again, man, when they thought it was finna end. Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time, family, smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, man. Share the video to somebody you rock with. Kick back, relax. This story right here, man, wicked and wild situations. AV Mark, let's go. What's up, squad? Kicking it off from the top, man. Story number one. In this story right here, man, wicked, wild, drama, and calm. So let's dive straight into it now. Got a young dude coming about the ghetto right now. Shorty, he more so a wicked and wild person because he come from a vicious bloodline of hitters. Meaning we all know violent people. People that, you know, put their 1-2 down as far as ripping and running in the streets. Now, the thing about Shorty is he a double tornado because he's stocky, cocky, and he can play with that iron. So mind you, no matter what type of situation you put Shorty in, he gonna prevail. Meaning you can put him on the streets, he gonna make it do what he do with that iron. You can send him over to jail, he gonna do what he do with the hands. So now he ripping and running the street for a little minute. He ends up catching a charge. Now when he catch a charge, he go over to jail. But just like I told y'all, the show continues to go once he get locked up. So now, man, he over to jail giving motherfuckers the blues. I'm talking about he got motherfuckers on contracts. He treating people. He taxing them to live over there. And he done dictated. He got so much pull over there that boom, he the working man, of course. But now he only hire his squad, meaning you can't be a working man unless you part of the people that's rocking and rolling with him. So now, boom, they treating dudes over there to the point to where it's though, like I told you, they working men. So whenever something good come on a tray, chicken, bird, same thing, but chicken, burgers, whatever it is, that's a half good item. If you ain't one of the men or they look at you like a duck, they'll take that shit or they'll only slide you the vegetables, the juice, whatever they wanted to really give you. So now, one day they pull this incident. It's a little dude behind the door. He end up bucking. So now he cutting up behind the door. Man, what? Man, yo, man, give me my motherfucking food. Bip, bip, bip. So now the boss man, the one who really got the juice over there, he hear what Shorty say. He come to the door, man, who the fuck you talking to, Shorty? What, you lost your mind? They exchange a few words. The boss man, he pull off. He go back to his cell. But now the dudes that he got, matter of fact, he's still the working man. So he finished doing his 1-2, then he slide to his cell. But after that, the dudes that he got that's a part of his hit crew for real, he tell them, look, man, when them doors pop, when we come out tomorrow, he sent 3 of his best hitters right there. Now, mind you, he could have just went over there and St. Cho like a man, or he could have sent one person down there to handle the mission if he felt as though it had to go to that level. He sent 3 people down there to punish your butt. He was the type of dude, he loved to see stuff like that. He got off of seeing other people get stuff done to them. Meaning, even if he wasn't the one doing it, as long as he felt as though he had the power, he had the control, and you knew that whatever was coming your way came from him, this is the way that his mindset works. So boom, come the next day, doors pop, they go down there. I'm talking about they punish this man. Listen to me, y'all. When I say they run in there and put it on Shorty, something vicious, he could barely get up. But not only do them 3 go in there and do what they do to him, before they get done, the big man walks down there personally, come in the cell, put the big boot on him. Boom, bitch, that's for playing with me. Whole time he gets up out of there. Now, of course, when they leave about the cell, Shorty in there leaking, man. Like, there's nothing he could really do with himself. But now he got his cellmate that's sitting in the day room. Now, penitentiary rules is the cellie was supposed to come up there and, you know, get involved because 1, that's your cellmate, and 2, they came in your house and they did that inside of your cell. So that was the ultimate disrespect on a 2nd degree level right there. Boom. Whole time the cellie, he's scared for real. He really don't want no smoke. He wait till the little dudes leave out. So now once they get back up to their spot for real, he finally get himself together. He shoot up there. He go in the cell. Now when he go in the cell, he get right there to the door. He see that shit is a goddamn mess. Not only is his cellie right there punished, but it's a goddamn mess, blood everywhere. So now he looking like, man, what the fuck? He get scared. He get nervous. Now the little dudes and the big man that just did this, they sitting right there on the top tier looking at him like, man, you know what time it is. Whole time it was a lose-lose situation because it ain't nothing that he could do. How bad that his cellie is hurt, he know it's just a matter of time before them peoples come around and do a count and they see this right here, and then he gonna have to answer for it regardless. So he decides, you know what, man, I'm gonna have to get my man some help. He shoots right there to the bubble, tell them people the situation. They come in there, get Shorty medical attention, they lock it down. But now he know that that's really cause for the 2 little dudes to get knocked off because they already start to do their investigations, whatever the case may be. Now this is the way the big fella and the 3 little dudes that ran in there, this is the way everybody is thinking. But whole time they ends up getting away with it when the people run the camera back. Whole time we got things that we call a blind spot. They ended up doing it the right way at the right time. They ain't get knocked off. So boom, now the celly is looked at as damn near rat for real, or more so like I told you about the big fella. He get off of seeing people just get effed over for no reason. So what does he do? He rock shorty to sleep. He let it lie low for about a week. So now the celly think he ain't gonna have no repercussions or ain't nothing coming his way for that shit he done just did, aka telling, which is he had to do it, but he wasn't supposed to do it. He was supposed to go about it a whole nother way. Boom, so now he laid back, comfortable, thinking he done made out, he good. Week go by, he sent 3 fresh little hitters around that same drill. They run down there, punish the celly, but now it's to the point to where as though, man, they overdo it with shorty. Now, mind y'all, I done already told you how bad they punished the first dude, and I'm telling you, they overdid it with this man right here. So now, y'all use your imagination. Boom, they get some up out of there. But now, this time, the 3 little dudes that did that, they ends up getting knocked off, because now, once the first dude got knocked off, the COs was already keeping their eye out. But shorty had so much juice, he had COs that already knew what time it was. Like when they punished the first little dude, female CO working up there, she had came to him and told him, man, I know you did that shit, calm down for real, because you're going to end up putting us in a position the way as though we going to have to do something to you that we not trying to do, meaning send them to lock up, get them transferred, or their job might be in jeopardy, and they going to have to go up under that pressure, and they might end up telling, it's just a wicked and wild game, man. So boom, now they done punished both of these cellies, but now the first dude, he got goddamn, his eyes swollen. The second dude, his jaw broken, he got some more things broke on his body as well. So now, like I told you, Lord Yo that's running the show, that's sending all these orders. He the big man, he stocky, he cocky, and he violent on the street. But every Doug get his day. Now, the 2 little dudes that he done just did this to, one of the little dudes, the second cellmate, the one that told, he got a brother uptown that ain't nothing to play with for real. So now, shorty walk his bit down, he ends up getting released. But by the time he get released, he still got his jaw wide shut because of the whipping that shorty and them done put on him. So now he get home, his brother looking like, man, what the, he goes off. I ain't gonna say what he said, but shorty get the zab and he cutting up. So now he puts the thought and the ideas in his mind, no, I'm gonna get back, man, fuck that, because you done did that to my little brother. And like I told you, everybody don't tolerate disrespect the same way. So now, bouncing back to the joint, I told y'all, ride with me, this is a wicked and wild one. Bouncing back to the joint, right? Shorty, he working his bit down for real. So now he get close to the door. He ends up going on the road crew. Now what road crew is, they able to leave the institution, go outside, and they clean up the clean crew for real. They be on like the highway side streets. They be cleaning up outside of the prison for real. So boom, he gets on that. Now it be certain little situations the way as though if you a made man, you will orchestrate your peoples. You might call them before you leave the jail. Look, boy, we gonna be cleaning on such and such a street today. Meet me right there, drive past. Or you might just tell them, already be up there, throw the contraband wherever you needed to go at. So by the time y'all get to the scene, you can just walk past, act like you cleaning it up, tuck it off how you needed to tuck it off, get it back into the jail. So now, boom, he puts one of those plans in order, but things end up going the complete opposite way. Whole time when he get out there, a friend of a friend end up seeing him. Boom. So when he see him, he ends up calling the brother of the little dude who got his jaw broke. Tell him, hey, man, yo, I end up running into such and such. Ain't that yo that did that shit to your brother? Because the little dude that's making this phone call, he on little broken jaw in the brother side. He don't rock with the little dude who over there over the jail doing that wicked and wild stuff. So now, boom, he put his men in them on point. So now the big brother like, shit, yo, want work crew? I already say less. So now he start putting this plan in his mind. Now, they also got another ally that's still over the jail that rocked it with them. So he ends up calling uptown. Long story short, they gets in contact. So now, when they get in contact, little broken jaw and his big brother tells shorty that's over the jail, look, we're going to put $200 on your book. Let us know exactly what days and what time shorty and them going to go do the little cleanup crew shit, bit. Yo ends up giving them all the details that they need. He get $200 on his book. Now the plan is in motion. Boom, come about 2-3 days later, shorty that's doing that wild shit over the jail, they go on road crew to go clean up. Whole time big bro and them, they come out early that morning. They already masked up, gloved up. He done paid one of his youngest from around his way to go get him a stolo. They already put that work in. He not tolerating that shit that you did to my little brother, because, all right, it would have been one thing if that shit that happened to him in the jail would have stayed in the jail. But now you punish my little man so much he had to wear them scars in the free world because he came home with his jaw wide shut. So now big bro looking at it like, nah, man, I ain't going for that. And I know my little brother don't really got that in his heart to go all the way, but I don't care because that's my little brother. I'm going to pick that shit up for him. So boom. Long story short, he ends up getting the car. They come out early that morning, masked up, gloved up. They drive past the scene. Now, when they drive past the scene, they can see that the little van right there, they got like 2 little sheriffs or COs right there walking. Then you see all the men right there cleaning up on the little road crew shit. Boom. He come down the block. He bang a U-turn. Now, boom, you already know they bangs that U-turn. Now they ready to come back down. It's three people in the car. The homeboy is driving, the big brother in the passenger seat. Then they got another little goon in the back seat right there behind him. Boom, they slide past. He see that back door open. Big bro roll his window down, hang out. They get to cutting the fuck up. Boom, 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 boom. They slide past nice and slow. They ends up hitting the target, but he got somebody that's standing next to him prior, tag along or a flunky. He ends up catching two. Boom, he fall. But now the little two sheriffs or the CO dudes that's right there, they so caught off guard because this probably never happened to them. This probably never happened in history. So they seeing this shit happen while they outside supposed to be on the cleaning crew shit. By the time they go to, I guess, reaction and reach for their joint, they first thought in their mind is to protect themselves. They drop to the ground, try and get some shelter. Bro, and them S off, squirrel, woo, they gets up out of there. Whole time, shorty, he clear right there on the scene. But of course, they call an ambulance, whatever the case may be. They arrive on the scene, rush both of them down to shock trauma. Shorty, he don't make it, he clear. The other homeboy who got the two little wounds for real, he ends up pulling through. He gets back to the jail. They start questioning them. Was y'all at war? Who would have did this? Why did somebody target y'all like this? It was a wicked and wild situation. All because of you letting your strength or your cockiness get to your head. And now everybody not tolerating disrespect what you did to that man, little brother. He was willing to go all out about that. And he did it. Wicked and wild situation. So with that being said, family, sit back. We going in again. Let's jump into story number 2. Now, Bob, story number 2, man, another wicked and wild situation, man, with that calm and that drama. So now, got another little dude, he ripping and running in the streets, but he want to come up and be a jack boy. Boom. So whole time, he starts his little jag and spree a little early. He ends up linking with a group of dudes. And 9 times out of 10, yo, this is where the problem lie at. People don't want to be people don't want to run on their own accord. They always want to run in a pack. They want to run in a group. Now, why? Not because they want to split the money, not because they want to share the glory, but more so if it go left, they want to have somebody to be able to get locked up with. They want a co-defendant. They don't be wanting to go to jail by themselves because they not really built for this life. This is a mess. That's why I tell y'all, do not get involved in the streets, man, because you're going to have one of these guys standing right next to you who you think a stand-up man. Whole time when y'all start getting down that district and he start getting in them interrogation room and them bullpens, he going to start talking. And now guess what? You're going to be spending the rest of your life in a cell. He going to be on the streets talking to your baby mother, your girl. He going to be right there trying to raise your kids, and it's supposed to be one of your right-hand men. These are the wicked and wild games that actually happen in the streets, man. That's why I tell y'all, do not get involved. Take it from V. So, boom, shorty start linking up the little group of guys for real. They start ripping and running jack and everything. So now, y'all know how I go. They ends up pulling the wrong robbery. They jacked the wrong guy. What do? He dropped that bag on their head. Because some dudes, when you rob a big man, it ain't even about the product that you took. It's more so about the respect. It's more so about the principle. Like, you know who I'm is. You know I'm not even that type of person to be played with on that type level. So the fact that you came and you robbed me and you took something from me, I can't even have my name out there in the streets like that. So I gotta go and do the most to make sure the streets know that I'ma always do the most about my respect and about my product. So boom, shorty do just that. He put the bag out there. He put his hitters out there, and these boys not playing. I'm talking about they some of the best to ever do it. So they start not knocking people off, but they start hitting at certain targets just to bring out the people that actually did the things that they did. So now one of the little dudes, he ends up going in the hiding. Why? Because the neighborhood that he come from, the big man, he done already sent his soldiers around there. They done spanked on that quarter. So every homeboy that shorty got, they don't want nothing to do with him. I'm talking about it gets to the point to where as though his family don't even want nothing to do with him because they know the amount of trouble that he in. Long story short, they know the person that he took the shit from, and they know that what type of time that shorty be on. So they don't even want to get caught up in this nonsense that you done did because obviously you not man enough to stand on it because he got you in hiding. So why would I want to be near you and he got you hiding? I'm not trying to be hiding with you and I'm not trying to be seen with you. These are the type of backdoor conniving games that quote unquote your homeboys will play with you. It's all cool when we out here slinging. It's cool when we got the broads. It's cool when we dealing with somebody on the same level as us. But as soon as I get into it with somebody that you feel as though is a major threat, now you don't want to ride with me no more. Even to the point to where as though you will disassociate yourself from me, meaning you don't even want to be known as my friend no more. But that's how I go. So whole time he get to that point. So now he ducked off. He playing a role by himself for real. But he got a vicious perk habit for real. But he got a little dude on the other side of town that he copping the millies from. So he don't really got to go into the city to where everybody else copping end up being spotted. So boom, he dealing with this one particular dude. Now, little dude that he dealing with for real, he going through his own little problems, meaning Not only do he got a perk habit, he got a ball habit, but not only is he playing around with them two, his habit and got out of control the way as though now he passed the pills, he started dipping the smack. Now, if you don't know what that mean is, look it up, Google it. So boom, whole time he dipping the smack at this point. So now he don't know that bro that he be serving the millies to, he don't know that he got this bounty on his head yet because he moves so out of the loop, he be ducked off doing his own thing. But when he ends up getting the word, just so happened that very day, bro who is ducked off and hiding and got the bounty on his head, of course, he got to score every day, but sometimes he'll grab the millies in abundance so he ain't got to keep trying to catch a ride down there every day. But on this particular day, bro who got the bounty, he got a sale that called him that's trying to get hit on some perks. So he puts the plan in his mind, you know what? I'm going to tax her, take her money, take her to bro, and the little extras that I made off of it, I'm going to just score me some too, so I ain't got to spend none of my money and come back down here and see you later on. This is the plan that he got in his head, but little do he know, the dude that he ready to go cop the millies from, he done just got word that you got this $20,000, $30,000, $10,000 to $30,000 bounty on your head, and he don't know what his mindset is because he dealing with his own vices. He like, shit, with 10 to 20, 30,000, you know how much smack I can get me, you know how much perks, balls, dings, whatever type habit that he got, you know how much of that I can get with 30,000. And he looking at it like he not thinking with a clear state of mind because like I told you, the habit getting the best of him. And he look at bro like, man, yo ain't grow up together. These are the sick and twisted ways that people begin to think. He start to think like, man, yo ain't really come out the sandbox together. He just really one of my sales. So boom, he ends up putting the plan together. He ends up getting in contact with one of the little dudes that's up under the big man that didn't drop the bounty. So boom, he ends up calling him, letting them know, look, man, I got the drop on the little dude, but I'm not telling y'all where it's at until y'all send me a front end. Whole time, big man, the man of his word, he tell the little goons, cash app shorty the front end. Cash app in the front end, he ends up sending the address. Now, when he send the addy, little goons and them, they pull around there, they post up. But they talking to the little dude that's supposed to be serving bro, asking him, man, when the fuck he coming around here? Shorty who's serving him tell him, man, I just got off the phone with him. He said he be around here in about an hour and a half because bro waiting for his sale to get to him. Him and the sale gonna drive down there together because Lil Yo don't got no car and nobody's rocking with him. So the only ride that he got is the sale. Boom. About 45 minutes later, the sale pull up on him. They get in the car. Now, when they get in the car, he on the type time where he don't want the sale to be driving because he already know the life that he living. So he say, shit, let me drive. She say, all right, it's a bet. Boom. She jumps in the passenger seat. He jump in the driver's seat. They shoot around there. When they shoot around there, he pull up to the house, get out the car. They right there sitting on the porch. Now, the way that Yo who's setting them up is, the way he played is, look, they right there talking on the porch. He say, God damn, dummy, I left the joints in the house real quick. I'll be right back. He gonna go in the house acting like he ready to go grab the pills, leaving bro right there on the porch by himself. The goons and them is already parked right there on the block. So they see that he's standing right there on the porch the whole time. When he pulled right there, one of the little dudes then shot in the store to grab him a box of miles. The other dude get out the car, he run in the alley to take a little urination. So now when they come back out and they both come into the car, the dude that got the bounty on his head, he coming down the steps, he getting into the car. So as he go to throw the car and drive, bro and them that's supposed to be on the hit, they take off, they start banging at the car, bung, 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 bung. But by this time, the sale that's right there, she done put her little millies in her, and she look up and see a car coming damn near full speed at him, and she see what they raising up with in the car. So she said, oh my God, look. She goes to duck whole time, bro look up, he see what's going on, but by this time it's too late. Boom, 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 boom. He can hear the shots already coming through. He ducks his head down, throw the car and drive, he take off. Skirt, boom, he hit the car that's in front of him, but he makes it through. They take off whole time, bro and them stop right there, jump out the car, they get the spanking at him, bung, 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 bung. Whole time they ends up making it, bro get hit three times on the side, but as they driving up the street, the sale so scared she had the audacity to tell this man, get out the car, I don't know what you got going on, get the hell out of my car, get the hell out of my car. He look her dead in the eyes, lady, you done lost your fucking mind, I'm hit. Whole time he pulls off, he drives himself right there to the hospital. He drives himself down there to the hospital, man, but when he gets to the front door, the emergency room, his body give out on him, I guess because of the adrenaline, he just collapsed right there, boom. The doctors and the surgeons that's right there, they grab him up, take him in the back, they do their little surgery thing on him, but man, it was wicked a while. He ended up pulling through the cell. She right there in her car. She's so scared thinking that the police going to want to question her, but the way bro did it is he parked on the side, jumped out the car, walked right there to the front door telling her, man, just get your scared ass in the driver's seat and get up out of there. But when I tell y'all, man, wicked and wild situations, y'all know what I mean. Wicked and wild situations. With that being said, family, Thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you forever locked in with your boy Stories with V. At this time, man, like this video. Listen, man, the more you guys like this video and smash that subscribe button, the better we do in the algorithm. Everything I do for y'all, man. It's V mob or no mob. Let's get it, let's go. We about it.